According to the FBI and other sources, in 2024, more than $350 million was lost to wire fraud in real estate transactions. Listen, that's a problem not just for residential, but also for commercial real estate. So that's what I'm talking about today. Stick around. Hi, welcome back. My name's Joe Brown. I'm a commercial real estate agent with Century 21, List with Beggins, located in Tampa. I help professionals such as CPAs and attorneys, architects, who are facing retirement, who want to sell their buildings. I'm that specialist. So as I mentioned in the intro, right, millions of dollars, $350 million. I even saw an estimate of $446 million has been lost to wire fraud. So I just want to share some of the news, some of the gimmicks, and hopefully educate you on what to look for. So listen, the advance of technology and hackers is getting very sophisticated. And hackers have been able to hack into different email services, especially for title companies, and track a transaction. And because they track the transaction, they know the names of the people involved. And they know when a closing date is coming up. And so they will send an email and say, hey, here are the wiring instructions for your transaction, right? Innocent enough. So, and here's the other thing, right? They'll use a sense of urgency. So sometimes it's late Friday afternoon. Hey, we've changed our wiring instructions. Here's the new information. Or we did not receive your wire. Here's the wiring instructions. And if you don't wire the money, the transaction is going to default, right? There's going to be that sense of urgency. And so a lot of people are in a hurry, especially Friday afternoon, and they'll just click through or use that information. And that's where the wire fraud happens. So if you get an email like that, so number one, just look at, does the email look right? Or are the person's names right? Is the greeting generic? Would it say, hey, Joe, or Mr. Brown? Or is it, dear professional, dear doctor, right? So how personalized is the email? Second thing, I always call the title company to confirm they sent the email or confirm the wiring instructions. Now, for a residential transaction, you can probably just call. For bigger transactions, go to the bank itself and talk to somebody person to person to get that information, right? Don't listen. I'm a baby boomer, and we are by nature skeptical about stuff. So I don't trust phone calls, emails. I want to talk to somebody face to face and get that information. Okay. I want to show a couple examples here, right? So you get an email from a title company that says, here are the wiring instructions for you to wire the funds for closing. And let me put this graphic up here. What's the difference? Right? So you look and you say, oh, it's from Tampa Bay Title. Well, the very top one is the correct one. Now, I don't even know if there is a place called Tampa Bay Title. I just made that up. And if there is one, I apologize for not knowing about you, okay? But the first one, TampaBayTitle.com. The second one, Tampa Bay Title, but it's TIT capital IE, right? So they look alike, and on a quick read, you'll say it's Tampa Bay Title. But that L is actually a capital I. And if you look closely between the L and the I, you can see a little difference. But as I mentioned earlier, people are in a hurry and they think it's legitimate. Take a look at this other example. But do you see a difference? So the top one, Tampa Bay Title, that's the correct one. The second one, take a look at the second A in Tampa. It's a different character, right? It's a different font. So you may say, oh, Tampa Bay Title. That A is different. So it goes to a different email address, okay? Here's a third example. Now, this one may be more obvious to you, right? Tampa Bay Title, Tampa Bay Title, if you're reading quickly. But if you notice, the second one is misspelled. And again, if you're quick and you're in a hurry, you may not catch it. So, listen, I want to protect my clients, right? You have worked hard to build a career, and you've built this career. You own your business. You're getting ready to retire, and you could lose millions by not paying attention. There's a couple things I do need to mention, right? And sometimes I get annoyed with this. It's like going through TSA at the airport, right? Sometimes I get annoyed with it. However, it's for our safety. And that is to protect your email through a multi-factor authentication, right? So I can go to your email, but I can't access it unless it's authenticated. So having that two-step process, having that authentication process protects your email from any scams. Do not use public Wi-Fi for any of these transactions, right? That I know people will go to Starbucks or some other place and log into their Wi-Fi. Well, when you do that, you open your system up to whoever may be prowling. They may not even be at the store. They could be sitting out in the car in the parking lot. So please do not open yourself to any hacks by using that public Wi-Fi. So let's say you realize that you've been scammed, right? And you sent the money. Listen, call the bank right away. Bank should have a 24-hour customer service. Put a stop on the wire. Unfortunately, once that money is sent, chances of it being returned are very little. So right away, call the bank, then notify authorities. Okay, whether it's the police or FBI or whoever, notify authorities. And again, I can't stress enough, if you receive an email with wiring instructions, call the title company to begin with, right? Verify that information. So thank you for spending this time with me today. I wanted to share this information to protect you and to protect the whole real estate industry. Listen, the advance of technology and AI, on one hand, it's exciting, and on the other hand, it's scary because people will use this in malicious ways. If you are a professional and nearing retirement and thinking about selling your building, please reach out to me. Go to my website, joebrown-commercial.c21.com, and let's just talk about what that looks like for you, selling your property. And let's see how that looks for you, okay? Thank you so much for being here with me today. And until next week, take care.